What's up, guys? It's your host Crash, and today we're going to be playing the best friends game. We have two best friends here. We have an FPS gamer and we have an EA executive joining us today. And what we did was, ahead of time, we asked them questions separately, the same questions, and then they're going to reveal their answers in real time, and we're going to see how good of friends these guys are. So, wait a minute. Aren't you a little old to be an FPS gamer? Aren't you a little ugly to be a game show host, Shrek? Okay, settle down, Gramps. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the retirement home. All right, let's get started. So the first question is, in upcoming Battlefield 2021, what is the single most important feature? Ooh, it looks like you guys might need to work on your communication a little bit. What's up, guys? Today we're obviously going to be talking about anti-cheat, and the question I want to pose to you is, how much privacy are you willing to give up to have a clean game? How important is it to you? And I think it's pretty important to the overall game. We're going to look at some other games and what they did. In particular, we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive at Valorant and see if this could apply to the next Battlefield. And also just a quick news update. It's being reported that Jeff Grubb, an industry insider, is saying that the next Battlefield is going to be revealed in May. I said that back in February, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on that since that isn't news to my viewers. We're going to talk about anti-cheat today. So obviously we know that cheating in Battlefield 5 is pretty much a meme at this point. It's everywhere. The gameplay in the background is actually a cheater. I just went in and found one. It took me 3 tries. On the 3rd server I found a cheater and just spectated him for a while for gameplay to kind of drive this point home. But yeah, this waste of oxygen has an aimbot, only gets headshots. And you can watch that in the background to kind of help drive home this point that anti-cheat is important. So it's really bad in Battlefield 5 and some other games I've experienced it in. I played a lot of Rainbow Six. Cheaters were rampant in that game. They worked really hard with BattleEye to try to stamp out cheaters, and they banned a lot of people, but people would make new accounts, and there's some workarounds there, and it didn't really work too great. I've seen a lot of cheaters this last week in Warzone as well, more than I have. Raven keeps doing ban waves, but people can make new accounts, and a cheater actually got on his Twitch stream and talked about some of the things you can do where you can rotate account every week. So if you have like 6 or 7 accounts, they only get shadow banned for like a week, and then you can rotate back to that account and cheat again. So there's people that have revolving accounts that keep cheating, and it's just awful. Cheating out there can ruin games, and I hope that EA can see that comprehensive anti-cheat will protect their investment. They are a corporation. We have to admit that they are after money for their shareholders, for their stock price. That's what drives them. But hopefully they can look at it from that standpoint and say, if we have comprehensive anti-cheat and everyone plays our game and loves it, and it's almost a refuge for other people to go to get away from cheaters, then there's going to be more people playing the game. There's going to be more people buying skins and camos and a premium pass if that happens, and it can help protect their investment. So when I was thinking about examples of anti-cheat, one that really stuck out to me was Valorant. I remember when that game was announced back in 2019, they had a reveal video where they called it Project A, and they actually addressed cheating right away in the very first material for this game. I would love for DICE, when they're probably going to have a reveal trailer to get everyone hyped up, and then they're going to have a reveal event where they start talking about aspects of the games and things that we can expect, possibly a beta. And I hope they talk about anti-cheat right away, because when Riot Games did this with their video, that stuck with me. That got me excited because, like I said, in all these other games I've played, cheaters are everywhere and they just ruin it. So if you address that right away, that you're going to work on anti-cheat, that's also going to get people just as excited as good gameplay. So Valorant has their own proprietary software called Vanguard, and I actually went to their Reddit, because if you go to a lot of other games Reddit and you search cheaters and hackers, people will complain in there on Reddit about, all the cheaters and stuff they run into. But in Valorant, there really isn't too much complaining about cheaters. There are some, but from what I can tell, I'm not an experienced Valorant player. I've only played a few games. But what I can tell is the anti-cheat seems to be working fairly well, but this level of anti-cheat does not come without a cost. So since this is operating at the kernel level of your system, that means it could technically have access to pretty much everything on your PC. so they could look at any kinds of files or anything you have, which is scary on the surface. Honestly, I don't feel like EA would be a security issue because they already have most people's payment information on Origin, so they have probably a high level of security being a large corporation. However, I could honestly see them using it marketing. I could see them using some kind of algorithm to see shopping habits, what you purchase, and how they use that to present things to you in the in-game store. I could honestly see that, so I would definitely check the terms of service for that if they do have some kind of comprehensive anti-cheat like this. So I don't know really where I stand on this, actually, if they would implement something like this into the next Battlefield. On one hand, I really want a clean game. Like, I want very comprehensive anti-cheat, but at the same time, it's just having the thought in the back of your head of somebody having that level of access to your system is a little bit makes me feel a little uneasy. I don't really like that, but I really want to hear from you guys what you think, where you all stand on the issue, and how much cheating means to you, anti-cheat means to you guys, because I think it's a very, very important topic, and this is a great topic of discussion right now. How they approach this, and what are you willing to give up to have a clean game? Personally, I would almost lean towards doing it and just kind of feeling uneasy about it. Definitely uninstalling between playing games. But that's just how important anti-cheat feels to me right now. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you on the next one.